Hello, everybody! Lucky because I have people and animals that care for me. But there have been times where I've been taken from them.
Very true. Last time, Ollie was stolen by Saul, but in the mountain pass at night, Saul was visited by Jesus. Blinded, Saul was guided by Ollie to Damascus, where his sight was restored and he changed his life for the better. But the elders were offended by his preaching and planned to kill him. Ollie was still in Damascus and was quite homesick for his family. He had no idea Elizabeth and Aunt Rebecca had just arrived in Damascus and were looking for him. Which brings us to our next story, called Camp of Thieves.
Are you sure you've never seen him? He's just a small donkey and very pale in color.
You might try over at Nabal's, down on Strait Street. Most of the outer-towners keep their animals there.
Is it far from here?
No, it's just a stone's throw. Here, cut through the back. Go right past the Jewish temple and you'll be there before you know it.
I say we should kill him. Why, already over half of our congregation has become believers in this Messiah he speaks about.
If
we wait much longer, there will be none of us left.
I agree with Rabbi Heldert. Saul of Tarsus should not be allowed to live. I say we do it tonight while he lies asleep at Judah's house. We should also post guards at all city exits, lest he try to sneak out.
Barabbas, you have the experience in this. Will you perform this service for your temple? We have adequate funds in the treasury to reward you with.
Yeah, let's kill him. Let's kill him.
Do you suppose that's the Saul that took Ollie they are talking about?
It's the only one I know.
He must be, but imagine that, him preaching about Jesus. Well, child, we'd best be off to warn him.
Who's there? And what can I do for you, sisters?
I'd like to know where Ollie is. My donkey?
Your donkey? I bought him. Didn't the innkeeper pay you for him? I paid him handsomely, 25 denarii.
Apparently not. We thought you'd stolen him.
Well, he's in excellent health, praise the Lord. Although I do think he's a bit homesick. You can see him right over there.
We have something of an urgent matter to discuss with you. May we come in? Elizabeth, where are you?
Don't worry, she's gone to see her donkey. A special one, isn't he? Sometimes I wonder if he wasn't praying to God to knock some sense into me.
You must leave the city, Saul. The synagogue leaders have paid Barabbas to take your life. They plan on doing it tonight while you sleep. They've also posted watchmen at each of the city exits, so you can't slip out without being noticed.
I am no longer Saul, but Paul. I can't leave, Rebecca. I just started here.
You must, it's settled.
Then it shall be tonight. I'll have my friends lower me down in a basket. You and Elizabeth wait with Donkey Ollie just on the other side of the beggar's path.
After warning Paul, Rebecca left for the stable to tell Elizabeth of the plans. She was surprised at how healthy Ollie was. They didn't notice the young boy in the corner, listening to the conversation.
He looks fine to me, Elizabeth. Paul wants us to meet him outside Beggar Path just after it turns dark.
You mean we're going home tonight? Ollie, we're going home, and Saul's coming too.
Not Saul, Paul. God's given him a new heart, and we're going to make sure he gets to carry out God's purposes.
That stable boy sure left awful fast. He was so nice earlier, said he worked for Barabbas.
That name sounds awful familiar. Barabbas. Elizabeth, what if it was the Barabbas that the high priest wanted to hire to murder Paul?
To be safe, why don't we pick another spot? This city is so big, they would probably never find us.
Yes, let's go and tell Paul.
Later that night, Ollie confided in Donkey Abe.
So you're sneaking out tonight, Ollie, huh?
I sure hope everything goes okay. I'd sure hate for anything bad to happen to Elizabeth or Rebecca.
I learned a little trick in my earlier days. Tie your hoofs in that sackcloth and sneak out of here very quietly.
How am I gonna do that?
Just tell your master.
Donkeys aren't supposed to talk.
Donkeys aren't supposed to talk, even though we do. Donkeys aren't supposed to talk, all we're supposed to do is chew. How can we break the news? Help the escape. They won't believe their ears. It'll be too late. Donkeys aren't supposed to talk, even when spoken to. We're not supposed to answer back, and seldom ever do. Donkeys aren't supposed to talk, even though we do. Donkeys aren't supposed to talk, all we're supposed to do is chew. Donkeys aren't supposed to talk, even when spoken to. We're not supposed to answer back, and seldom ever do. Hear me talking. Hear me talking.
Shh! Here comes Elizabeth. Tell her.
I brought you some carrots, Ollie. Tonight we're leaving.
I know.
Who said that?
I did.
Oh, Ollie, you can talk. I always knew there was something really special about you.
Listen, there's no time to explain. You must tie up my hooves with sackcloth so we can sneak out of Damascus quietly.
That's a great idea. Come here and I will tie them up.
Ollie traveled down the city streets so quietly no one could hear him. He and Elizabeth passed by the temple guards, out the city gates, and waited by the wall for Paul's friends to lower him down in a big basket. Ollie could barely stand still. He was so excited.
Ollie, quit fidgeting about. We'll be going home soon. Look, here comes the basket now. You must stand under it so I can tie it onto you, in case any of the spies look over the wall.
Okay, there. Throw the rope around my stomach. Now tighten it a bit. Good, he's on! Let's go! We made it!
Ollie and Elizabeth got Paul safely out of the city and returned to Bethany. Little Jehu's leg was never again a problem. And as he grew, he helped out on the farm, often by watching the flocks. One beautiful day, he and Ollie were near the sea, and Jehu was daydreaming about far-off lands.
Not bad, huh, Ollie?
Well, from what I see, even young King David would have been no match for you.